Welcome to Math with Mr. J. In this video, I'm going to cover how to multiply using the box method. Now, the box method is a different type of strategy for multiplying larger numbers. This method is similar to the traditional standard logarithm, but you'll notice that the setup is different, but what we're doing is essentially the same. The box method actually helps break down what is happening through the traditional standard logarithm, and it will show how and why things work. It will give a better overall understanding of multiplying larger numbers. In this particular video, I'm going to be multiplying two-digit numbers by two-digit numbers. So let's jump into number 1, where we have 52 times 23. And the steps that we're going to use in order to solve this are at the top of your screen. The first step, we need to draw our box. So for number 1, we're going to want to draw a square. And we're drawing a square because we have a two-digit number multiplied by a two-digit number. So both of our sides can be the same length or around the same length. A counterexample would be if we had a three-digit number multiplied by a one-digit number, that three-digit number is going to need a longer side than the one-digit number. So you're going to have more of a rectangle. And the more you do of these, the better your spacing will get. So we have our box drawn, and now we need to split in half going this way. So we have two sections, one section for the 5, one section for the 2, and then we need to split in half going this way. So we have one section for the 2 here and one section for the 3. So now we have our box drawn. We can move to expand the factors. We need to expand them out to show the value of each digit. You may be thinking, well, what are the factors? The factors are the numbers we multiply together in order to get our product, which is the answer. So 52 and 23 are our factors. So let's expand out. We need the value of this 5 first. So how much is that 5 worth? Well, 50, because it's in the tens place. And the 2 has a value of 2. So we have that factor expanded out. Now we need to do the 23 along the side here. So the 2 has a value of 20, and the 3 has a value of 3. So our factors are expanded out, and we are ready to multiply. So the first multiplication problem we're going to do 20 times this 50, and the answer is going to go in this top square here. So 20 times 50, we can use mental math. We can do 2 times 5, which is 10, and then put our 2 zeros back on in order to push everything to the correct place value. So 20 times 50 gives us 1,000. Now we can do this 20 times 2. So 2 times 2 gives us 4. And then we can place the 0 on the end in order to push that 4 to the correct place value and give us the correct answer of 40. We can move to this 3 times this 50. So 3 times 5 is 15. And then place our 0 back on the end here in order to push everything to the correct place value and give us the correct answer of 150. And we end with 3 times 2, which is 6. So we multiplied everything, and now we are ready to add in order to get to the correct answer here. So we can do 1,000. I like to go greatest to least here. So 1,000 plus 150 plus 40 plus 6. Make sure you have all of your places lined up. Notice the ones place, tens, hundreds, thousands. Everything's lined up. And I want to go backwards here 1 second. The numbers that we are adding together here, these are called the partial products. They are part of the final answer or product. So let's add 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 6 is 6. 0 plus 5 plus 4 is 9. 0 plus 1 is 1. And then we have a 1 over there. So 1,196. So on to number 2, where we have 85 times 49. And we'll start by drawing our box. and we'll split into two sections going this way because 85 has 2 digits, and then we will split in two sections this way because 49 has 2 digits. So now that we have our box drawn, we expand our factors. So the 8 here has a value of 80, and the 5 here has a value of 5. Now 49, the 4 has a value of 40, and the 9 has a value of 9. So our factors are expanded out, and we are ready to multiply. So we can use mental math here and do 4 times 8 to start with 40 times 80 here. So 4 times 8 is 32, and then we have 2 zeros that we need to put on the end there from the original problem in order to push the 3 and the 2 to the correct place values, and we get an answer of 3,200. So now we do 40 times 5, so 4 times 5 is 20, and then we will place our 0 on the end. Next, 9 times 80, so 9 times 8 is 72. And put our 0 back on, so we get 720. And then we end with 9 times 5, which is 45. So everything's multiplied, and it's time to add our partial products here. So we can go greatest to least and line everything up. So 3,200 plus 720 plus 200 plus 45. And we are ready to add. So 5 here. 2 plus 4 is 6. 2 plus 7 is 9. Plus 2 is 11. And 1 plus 3 is 4. So we get 4,165. So there you have it. There's how you use the box method in order to multiply. I hope that helped. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, peace.